Okay, so this video is a look at Batman car 2-packs. I recently did a video featuring Batman 5 car sets, and it reminded me I had Batman car 2-packs collected from here and there. They're all by Hot Wheels and from various cartoons, comics and films. First up is this. 2 cars from the Batman cartoon from 2006. This is the Batmobile from the show, which is very accurate. It's a very plain Batmobile compared to some of the others, and I think I know why. Because it's from a cartoon, someone has to draw it over and over to make it move. If it was a more complicated design, it would have been a nightmare for the animators, so they kept it simple. Really, it's just a black car with some small fins on it. It's not the worst Batmobile I've ever seen. That's coming up. This is the Jokermobile. I've not seen every episode of this show, but I doubt this was the official Jokermobile. Underneath it's called Cyclops, probably because of that green cockpit at the front. I think it's just one of Hot Wheels' old moulds they've painted purple and assigned to the Joker. Looks fairly fast though. Also in these sets you get a small figure. In this one you get a small Joker figure. Next is this 2-pack. The Batmobile is exactly the same as the last, except for dark blue stripes on the top of it compared to the light blue ones on the previous one. This is the Riddlermobile. Again, I doubt it was in the show. I think it says Hyper Might underneath it, so it will be another spur mould Hot Wheels had. They've painted green and added question marks to it to suit the Riddler. It doesn't look like he can get very far in it, with the Batmobile giving chase. You get Batman the way he looks in the cartoon with this set. Next up is this. The Batmobile is almost the same as the last two, except now it has green stripes and is a flat black colour, which doesn't look as good as the previous two's shiny finish. This van has been turned into the Mr. Freeze mobile. It says Cool One on the bottom of it, but I think that's just a coincidence. This is probably just a further repaint of an old Hot Wheels model. At least this one looks like it could give the Batmobile a run for its money. Looks like you get Batman in camouflage gear with this one, which goes well with the green stripes on the Batmobile. I've saved the worst for last in these. I don't know if it's accurate or not, but it's still one of the worst Batmobiles I've ever seen. The shape and the colour design are terrible. Just what are those metal things at the back for? This says Temblor on it, which I had to look up. It means quake. That makes some sense, as I've got a figure from this show called Earthshake, so there must have been a name change somewhere along the way. Either Temblor became Earthshake, or Earthshake became Temblor. Either way, he's not exactly a big name villain like Penguin or Catwoman. And he sounds like a rip-off of Avalanche from X-Men anyway. This says General Car underneath. It's just a dull grey Humvee, really. Not the best villain car ever. Looks like Batman is in some sort of tech gear with this set. This is going on far longer than I expected, so I'll have to finish it off in part 2. Here's a sneak preview of the cars to come. that one, and that one. So if you want to hear me give my verdict on those cars, hopefully you'll join me on part 2.